Greetings everyone, and great here, another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on top of the left side as the red Burmese, we have Karnal. Spawn on the top of the right side as the blue Khmer, we have Zephyze. And I believe even the trebuchets are now in range of each other inside the walls, so this is a relatively close match or walls there in our arena map. By the way, this will cover each player's civilization bonuses. Spawn has the Burmese civilization bonuses. We got the monk and elephant civilization. Lumber camp technologies are free. Infantry gets +1 attack per age starting feudal age. Battle elephants get +1/+1 armor. Monsters get technologies cost 50% less. Unique units are run by, which is, if I remember correctly, a dark, growing, very inaccurate cavalry unit. Unique text. How does battle elephants get additional +1/+1 armor? Mind Rapier Cavalry. Cavalry gets +5 attack versus archers, making it so they're even more effective as a counter unit. Oh shit. How did I not see this? I was not paying attention. We do have red has broken through the front line here. Got multiple archers here. Townsend is gonna get some good hits there on these archers. Village is now trying to shank some of these archers. We got blue scouts push way forward. Red scout has plenty of health. Let's take out quickly to take out 2 villagers there. Now blue's going for his own watchtower, trying to help protect this region. He does have a good amount of walls in this region. And now we've got villagers trying to shank the scout there. We've got these villagers currently idle. Right now the villager count, blue's down by 5. Red has 30. 4 of them were idle for quite some time. We've got more forward archers being put on the field. So this area should be perhaps secure. Red can deploy out infrastructure here. Let's go and quickly cover each player's civilization bonuses. You of course have the relics now visible at the start of the map. Blue, what bonuses can he use to defend himself? Siege and elephant civilization. No buildings required next age, which could be very useful on a green map if the opponent was hyper aggressive. This village archer getting some shots there. Red scout in the mix. Farmers do not require mills, towns to drop off food, but you can still place them around town center. It's safe, I like that. Battle elephants move 10% faster. Villagers can garrison house. Unique units of ballista elephant, which is a unique scorpion unit. Plus scores. Battle elephants get +3 attack, which help counter out the +2/+2 armor your opponent can get. And double crossbow. Ballista elephants and scorpions fire 2 projectiles. Scorpions get +1 range. Sorry, I sort of missed that tower rush there. I was not expecting a tower rush in an arena map. And would actually break through this wall segment. But it looks like it's sort of stable, closed down, quiet down a little bit. Red Scout's able to get some good scouting there. We do have a monster here. And trying to convert that Red Scout. I do got a big wave of archers pushing me forward for red. What type of technology he's gone for? Castle Age right now. He has not gotten Castle Age, or blue has. There is a bear right there to help protect the monk from these archers. And they did spot the monastery there, so he has to assume they're trying to go for the relics. And he is the Burmese player, which they do of course spot the relics and start the map, so he perhaps can camp each of those relics. Plus the bear does get some bites onto that archer. Monk's still trying to convert that scout. And this monk does have superior spotting vision compared to these archers. That's how far the archers can see. That's how far the monk can see. So he's able to spot these archers before they spot them. Those ability to react to them is not that great. Now it's a stealth mission. Does get spotted there. Trying to go with the conversion. Does pick up the relic now. And it looks like it's going for some mangonels. We got the scout pushing way forward. The scout is quite wounded, but of course does not influence the conversion attempts. And does... Oh, he steals the scout archer, not the scout. That's actually pretty good. Scouts do have conversion resistance. That's why he converted the archer. Ooh, what is blue doing? Blue has 700 something gold, so he's trying to lock down his opponent there with a forward castle. Red, does he see this? No, he does cancel the scaffolding there. He does spot the castle itself. He did not spot the villagers. And he may not realize it just yet. Let's see, view lock. What does he see? I can't use view lock to follow his camera tracking. We do now also have a Mangonel here as well. We got crossbow and research for red and likely Baltic arrow as well. Yes, it does. And now Blue's forward castle has been put on the field. Mangonel getting some rounds or shots on that barracks. Blows up the villagers inside the castle as well. While gonna go out forward gold mine. Red could try advancing forward to help engage some of these forces. He doesn't have the mine itself just yet. There we go, got the mine being poured on out. I hear a monk trying to convert. Does kill off his own crossbow there, prevent it being converted. And this wall segment will go on down. Red does have a good contain over here, barring the fact that a bunch of villagers escape on out there. There's just a little bit of avenue there for villagers to traverse. Crossbow advance forward, does find some good volleys there in the villagers. Blue does have a superior villager count thanks to his faster castle. Red doesn't have thumb ring, does he? He can't get thumb ring. I saw a lot of inaccuracy in those arrows, and yeah, he can't get thumb ring. That is actually very important. Mangonel sieging down the monastery. Blue could, if he gets enough stone, he could go for another castle to secure up this gold. Or pour another castle here to secure up this gold. That'd be a bit bold. I would do it. Scorpion does get spotted by the scout. Very, very nice. Blue's Mangonel's trying to be converted. Does fall back. Does destroy the Scorpion there. Red's now going for defensive castle right now. Blue is approaching the stone for another castle. He does have enough stone here to build another castle. They did release those walls segments there. Now he does have an opening to get past through there, away from the castle there. Does spot the other castle. Mangonel needs to protect these villagers. Mangonel's doing a good job warding away the villagers. Do now have his two monks advancing forward. He's trying to convert some of these villagers. Trying to slow them down. Does get a convert there. And takes out the red villager there. Crossbow advancing too far forward. Mangonel needs to start pushing forward, but he can't because of the priest in the region. He's about ready to lose his Mangonel to that priest. And now eyeing for a stable here. Trying to pull out perhaps some scouts. He's going to keep this castle alive. It's only taking 1 damage per arrow. Fires a volley there. Does not get the monk there. And does convert there. Fires a volley on those villagers. And the Mangonel's in murder hole range there. And does start shaking the Mangonel now. Fires a good volley there, so just going to let it perhaps die. It does get taken out there by the castle fire. Over here, still got stuff over here. Looks like no relics have been claimed by either player. Going for another monastery there, so let's go try to convert the monks of this monks. Burmese can... See, that's meant for converting siege units, right? Atonement is for converting monks. And wait, can ballista elephants? I do only have 3 pierce armor there. And now we've got red has got Imperial Age, or blue has. Red is going for Imperial Age now. Oh, it looks like you can do a camera lock there. Blue's now blowing up some more scorpions. Let's take out that scout there. Red does have a monk in the region. I think this castle would have been in range, but if you were to properly retest it. You have, of course, now trebuchet to play on the field, trying to siege down this castle now. Trying to convert now the scorpion. There's, of course, the blissful elephant inside the castle. As well as a bunch of villagers. This castle received a bit of damage there. Now got red scout advancing forward, trying to deal with these monks. Does see some shots there. Villager now advancing forward, trying to convert it. Does lose the scorpion, however, but will be killed off by the castle. Lose Bliss elephants advancing forward. Does lose a number of these villagers. Got more scorpions going on forward. These villagers get inside the tower castle. Will also give them good health regen. Now got the scouts advancing forward, trying to deal with these forces. And does take out the Bliss elephant there. Burmese cannot get heresy. Blue cannot get heresy either. Neither of them get out heresy to protect their elephants. Another trebuchet has been blown on the field by blue. Red's now fine, reaching pure rage. And this castle will go down to the mass trebuchets. Which will deny the trebuchets for red. Though against his opponent's current composition, going for battering rams wouldn't hurt. And having these trebuchets hitting not the barracks, but hitting the crossbowmen wouldn't be half bad. Do not got a pair of scouts here, going for another forward stable. Now it's going to be able to complete the castle. The castle is 70% complete, 50% health. Now Blue's trebuchets are advancing forward, trying to get some good shots on everything. You've got some spearmen here. They need some upgrades. Going for bloodlines and light cavalry right now. And those are the monk didn't receive a trebuchet shot there. What's the saying? Whoever casts this first stone, something, something, something. Now Blue's going for another forward castle inside Red's walls now. And that could allow them to secure up this gold deposit. Red's now advancing forward with a bunch of spearmen. The spearmen are now upgraded to pikemen. We got the increased conversion ring there. It looks like Red's really eyeing heavy monk technologies and bombards. It is a monk civilization. And this is the one that allows yourself to convert enemies faster. Castle see a bit of fire there. We'll see big force back those villagers there. Another crossbow going down. Bombards are now poking down these trebuchets. And one of them received a direct hit there. Oof. Light cavalry now advancing forward, trying to steal with these bombards, and does lose that other bombard to the trebuchets. More bombards been going on the field. Let's start to hit this castle once again. Bureaucracy being employed on out. Now we've got some Blitz elephants now on the field. Got multiple bombards as well. Pikemen trying to stop those light cavalry who are trying to engage the bombards. The Blitz elephant getting some good hits there. Bombards getting some good hits on the trebuchets. Looks like one of the light cavalry did get converted. Oh, didn't mean to convert one of the Bliss elephants as well, but does get reconverted back. This monk is off cooldown, so press conversion there. Pikeman stabbing down this Bliss elephant. We've got these scouts push way forward. We've got the bombard still alive. Now hitting the incomplete castle. Scorpion elephant does get reconverted. Does take out some of these monks now. All the monks appear to be down. Pikemen trying to deal with these light cavalry, while the right cavalry are just trying to run around in circles. Light cavalry do not take out that bombard. And these light cavalry are getting good hits there. The scaffolding was either destroyed or canceled, but I think it may have been canceled at the last moment. And looks like the bomb bars actually force fire on the ground. Bomb bars now advancing forward, trying to hit these trebuchets. Right now the villager count is actually slightly in favor for red. And blue has not really touched this gold all too much as well. We do have a bunch of red villagers advancing forward, trying to pull out a forward mining camp onto the stone. So as these crossbow in that region, blue's villagers sort of dancing around a little bit strange. And blue, look at all the spent farms. Blue is purposely not reseeding them, are they? Is he? He has over 1,000 wood. So blue's eyeing to pull out forward mining camp to help collect one of these resources. Looks like he's pulling out a forward town center to claim that stone and gold. Very good placement there. Blue's trebuchets now dealing with the watchtower that have been there for quite some time. All of blue's blue's castles have been destroyed. So there's a lot of infrastructure here, but the bomb bars can deal with it given enough time. Do now have another defensive gate here. It's a stone gate, not a palisade. Here, a monk trying to go for conversion. Oh, actually, that monk is converting buildings, actually. I just realized that. So he's going to convert his opponent's forward infrastructure. That does pose a little bit of help there, but it's usually not very useful research. He's trying to rush down the monk now. We've got some pikemen here, stabbing a lot of these light cavalry. Does take out that one monk there. And now these light cavalry are going to be pursued by these pikemen. Lots of infrastructure still going down, trying to pull out some more crossbowmen here. Blue's going for our line of archery ranges. And these pikemen did manage to break through the front line, but they will be shot. And these pikemen actually broke the front line as well, trying to stab some of these trebuchets. Trebuchets receive a bit of fire. Pikemen are likely the most effective unit versus siege weapons. And these trebuchets may be saved, actually. Red has claimed one relic. Blue has not managed to claim a single relic in that whole engagement, which actually is a bit of a problem. Khmer's, they are the one who deploy the Blitz Elephants. Red does deploy out the dart-throwing cavalry units. Getting some good amount of gold there. I hear a conversion going on off right there. Does convert one of those pikemen, and the monk may be stabbed for his heresy. Does get stabbed. Good amount of crossbowmen now advancing on forward. Of course, have this Blitz Elephant ready to engage them. Now, Red's going for husbandry. We got a very large number of bombards here. Maybe a little bit too much at the moment. These watchtowers are seeing more and more fire. Do not have these housings start to be under siege. Some gold being claimed here. And, oh, I just realized something. That's a blue house. Blue house now being stabbed. Pack conversion going on here. Does claim that villager. Now that villager can stab that outpost to death. Down south, there is a bit of gold here for either player to claim, as well as a bit of stone. The southern part of the map has all the important gold deposits. Up here, this gold deposit still being claimed. Plenty of gold on some of this gold up here. Red's gold deposits back here, I think let's go for this one here. Does this safe one is relatively secured, but could start eyeing for this deposit here. Blue's also gathering some of this forward gold, which is very important. And does spot the monk with a relic, and the wood being clattered on up. Red's pikemen are being cleaned on up, and these are now 4 arbalists. How much can these Arbalists be researched? Looks like he has bracer technology, so it looks like they can get fully kitted out Arbalists. Yep, Arbalists are fully kitted out, barring the Pierce armor. He does have access, has research chemistry as well. What type of technology? He can't get hand cannoneers. He cannot get bombards. Bombard towers? Nobody ever goes for them. And he can't get bombard towers. You now have a red castle being put on the field. I probably would have placed it a little bit closer to the stone. And then you got some Hussars being researched as well. Hussars are primarily probably being put out to engage these Arbaleteers. Arbalisters, sorry, wrong game. And they, Hussars currently have 4 pierce or 6 pierce armor. The Arbalists have 10 damage, no melee armor. And the 10 damage makes those, they'll do 4 damage per arrow versus those Hussars. Pikemen charging forward, large number of these bombards getting killed on up. That is a very big problem there. However, these Hussars have pushed into the villager line and hitting the very exposed gold line there, and not even hitting some of these blue lines as well. It's not looking good for blue. Villager count is very similar, but blue is losing a lot. More Hussars charging forward. Ooh, there's a lot of Hussars went down there. Was it from the Ballista Elephant or from the Hussars? Probably a mix of both. And does reclaim the Ballista Elephant. Getting some good damage there. And right now, the Hussars getting some great damage. And it looks like blue has backed out of the game now. What a good comeback by red. Breaking the Catane. Well, first blue broke the Catane, then red broke the Catane, and red won the game. This is Andrew saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.